Hi guys, today I'll be replacing my HD 5770 in my 2006 Mac Pro with the NVIDIA GTX570 HD. The difference between this version of the GTX 570 is that the board is shorter and the cooler has a larger fan located right here in the center. And what else? Power sockets are located on the side instead of at the top, so you can see there are lots of videos that you'll find on YouTube about this card, so this isn't going to be all about this card, but that's it. The reason why I'm upgrading my video card is because I would like to be able to play games on the same computer that I use for work. And I already have this card in my gaming PC, so I just yanked it out of it. I haven't used that card in almost a year, so I'm putting this into my Mac Pro. So without further ado, here we go. So first thing we do is we lift up the latch in the back to open the door, and that gives us access to the interior. One thing I wanted to mention is that I noticed that there was only one power cable available here, and I don't have a second one. So what I plan on doing is I'm going to be hijacking the power cable from the DVD, and I'm going to be using this cable, which came with the video card, and use that as the second power source. Let me first pull out these hard drives. And there's the old video card. Here's a new GTX 570. Again, it requires two power cables, 6-pin power. Oh, one thing I want to mention is that this doesn't come with this bracket. What this bracket does is it helps hold the card up when it's on its side. But I don't think you're going to need it with the GTX 570 because it's not that heavy. I think it'll be okay. So let me plug in the first one. And I'm going to open up drive, unhook the data cable and the power cable. Here's a DVD. There's a power adapter. Again, this cable is unique to the Mac Pro because the end is really small. It's not the same size as your regular PSU GPU cables. So get in there. By the way, I ordered one and it's on the way. It's not here yet. I'm not happy about how this is hanging here because I don't know if we're going to be able to close the door properly, and these cables are in the way of the circulation. So we pop these drives back in. Now it might be a good idea to just leave these other brackets out of the system for better circulation, because the HD version does not exhaust the hot air through the back. Well, not all of it anyway. Most of it will be exhausted inside the case. So there's a fan here that sucks the air in, but there's really no, well, yeah, there's some grills here that should be able to exhaust all of that hot air. So we'll see what happens. Be able to close. There we go. Hi guys, I'm back and I've rebooted. Again, going into this, I knew I was going to lose the boot screen. However, Lion recognized that this is the GTX 570. So if I go to About This Mac, More Info, and it shows you that this is the correct card, it recognizes it. And you know that everything else seems to be a little bit more spiffy, you know, it runs a little bit faster. Well, not during screen recording, but it does make a little bit of a difference. But the difference that it's going to make is going to be playing games when I boot into Windows. But going back to what I said earlier, you will lose the boot screen like I did. However, thanks to some forums I went into, so I'm not going to take credit for this, you can go into this website here, kanejiao.com, and download Boot Champ. And what this app does is that it adds this icon at the top, which allows you to restart into Windows. So you just choose the partition that you want, you click it, and it'll reboot into Windows, which I believe is really, really helpful. And when you're in your Windows operating system, when you restart, by default it'll load up Mac OS X. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. I have other videos showing the gameplay using the GTX 570, so if you would like to watch those, those videos will show you the performance gain. Thanks for watching.